Guys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, we are back in the Supercar Street Racing 4K production studio today, and we have graciously been provided this Emeet 4K Nova camera here to go ahead and check out on the channel. This thing is pretty cool. I'm looking forward to opening up and testing it against the Logitech that sits right in front of me right here. So let's not delay this any longer. Let's get this Emeet 4K Nova camera opened up and check it out today on Supercar Street Racing. Guys, right here in front of me, I have the Emeet 4K Nova camera, graciously provided by Emeet to Supercar Street Racing to come right to your house and review. So let's get this Emeet camera opened up right now. But first, we want to just take a look at the box. And it does say that it has 2 microphones. It does have autofocus, and on the screen right here, you can see it has noise canceling mics, 73-degree field of view, auto light correction, USB plug-and-play, and a privacy cover. And we want to see how this compares to the Logitech Brio that's sitting right up here and that you're looking at me on right now. So we'll probably put those side by side as well. Let's get this box opened right now. In front of me, we have the Emeet Smart Cam. And I did take a picture of the back of the box because it was so small so I could read off to you guys the model. This is the E3131 Smart Cam Nova 4K, and it is part number E3131111. It's Shenzhen Emeet Company is the actual company name, and they are in Shenzhen, China. There is an 800 number on here also if you guys are looking for support. It is 888-959-5320. They are open 9 to 5 Eastern Time. And we have the Emeet camera right here in the box. Let's go ahead and get that out and see what's inside. We have a nice user manual right here, right on top. Looks like the privacy cover is right underneath that. Now this is a USB Type A, so it does not use USB Type C. If you need that, you're gonna have to get an adapter for it or figure out a different way because it is only USB Type A. It does also have a stand here that goes on the monitor, but also on the bottom of the stand it does have a screw mount if you wanted to mount this permanently somewhere. And there's a good look at the front of the Emeet, and it looks very similar to the Logitech Brio, but it is not the same camera 1000%. It also is 1/3 of the price of the Brio. So basically, if you look at the front of the Emeet Nova, you can actually see a microphone on each side of it. It has dual mics. Now let's get this Emeet Nova plugged in and see how it works. All right, we do have the Emeet here. You guys are looking from above now. I'm gonna go ahead and take off the little retaining clip on the Emeet's cord here. And I'm gonna go ahead and just plug it into this front USB, and it did recognize the Emeet camera. So let's go ahead and get this source added to OBS Studio so we can take a look at how this looks full screen. And here is the Emeet 4K camera, which I am going to actually place over here on the other monitor, but I wanted you guys to get a good idea of how it looks compared to the Brio. Now the Brio is actually this. There's the Brio, here is the Emeet. So let's get this set up so you guys can see how it looks. So I'm just going to temporarily run it back here onto the monitor and point it at me. Now that's another thing, it does twist left to right, so we are going ahead and plugging it in right there. Let's go back to the Emeet now. Now here's the Emeet camera ready to be tested on Supercar Street Racing. So there's a good view of the Emeet and what it looks like. Now it is a little bit washed out. We could fix that with the actual properties on the camera. It's on 57 right now. Now that did help a little bit. I like it with a little bit more contrast there. And we do have some other controls like camera controls, zoom, focus, exposure, aperture, all that. So that is the Emeet 4K Smart Cam. And now let's take a look at these two side by side. All right, so I am looking at you right now on the Logitech Brio in the upper left-hand corner. I am looking at you now in the Emeet Nova 4K in the lower right-hand corner. You guys tell me what you think. I think the Emeet Focus is a little bit better than the Brio. It has some issues with the lights in the background, and sometimes it loses focus because it's trying to focus on these. Other than that, the picture quality is pretty close to the Logitech for the value of about 1/3 of the price of the Logitech. Now, I did tweak both the Logitech and the Brio. When I first got the Brio, I tweaked that one, so this is the one you're looking at right now with me. And then I did tweak the Emeet 4K cam just now to get a little bit more contrast out of it because it was kind of washed out. All right, guys, we're 100% on the Emeet 4K Nova Cam right now, sitting right here in front of me, and we're going to go ahead and take a look at this on the Emeet Amazon website here. Now, Emeet did send me this free of charge in order to review, so I'm not going to pull any punches, but I'll be honest, it has issues with the this is called moire right here on my shirt, but that is common with cameras. Some cameras have issues with those kind of stripes. Here's the Emeet Nova sitting on Amazon here, and it does say that it's Ultra 4K HD. It has autofocus and noise canceling microphones. It is USB Type A, so remember that if you don't have a USB Type A plug available, you will need to get that. And also it has a cover, it has a privacy cover right here that you can actually put on it, and it does have a stand for the monitor, or it has a screw-on thing on the bottom where you could possibly permanently mount it. Right now this camera is on sale. It is $49.99, and they do have a 10% promo code and a 15% coupon, so it is actually quite a bit cheaper than what it is listed for here, and it's also 29% off. So this is kind of a good time to go buy the Emeet if you need a 4K webcam. Now, the 4K Emeet is sitting at a solid 4.4 star reviews out of 5, and that is 66 people have reviewed this camera, and I do believe it is kind of new, and that's why I think it only has 66 reviews so far. Now, here's a look at the resolutions that are available on the Emeet camera. It can do 1080 or 2K or 4K UHD. It says that it's crystal clear for conference calls also, and it's just showing you as plug and play, and it shows you just plug that right into a USB Type A in any computer, and it should just automatically be recognized and have all the drivers and everything automatically. It says it's kind of flexible because you can tilt it forward and backwards. And then here is a small video that we'll show you guys right now. Alright guys, I wanted to show you the Emeet website and how you download their software. So if you go to emeet.com and you go to support, you can download the Emeet Stream app and stream live to your favorite platform. And you can download the Emeet software and firmware here if you click support and download Emeet link. There's all the software, and here is the tuner software. So this top one is for Windows and PC. Emeet Stream and Emeet Tune are both for Android and iOS. Let's go ahead and download the Windows software and see what that's about. It is similar to Logitune, I believe, which is running right now for my Logitech Brio. We're going to go ahead and install the software, and it is probably going to complain because the camera is in use on OBS Studio, but we will see. All right, here is Emeet link. And it says that the camera needs a firmware update. So it does say that the camera is in use right now for OBS Studio. Now look right here, it says the camera needs an update. And if we click update now, and you can see on the right hand side, we do have all of our controls for the Emeet. And you can adjust the flicker to either 50 or 60 Hertz if you get flickering. Now it says the update is complete. And that is how you work with their software. Alright guys, I did tweak the brightness a little bit just now on the Emeet Nova 4K, but I just wanted to thank you guys so much for watching the video and tuning in. I want to encourage you please to go down into the description and order this Emeet through my official link. And I do appreciate all the support. Please like and subscribe to Supercar Street Racing, and the next time we are available, we will bring you more high quality videos like this one. So thank you so much, and we're going to get out of here right now. Buy your Emeet Nova 4K. I do enjoy this camera. I'm going to keep on using it along with all my other webcams on the site. We'll see you later.